I am so glad you are here. I'm Liz from Megas Books. It is Divine Saturday in my world, so let's talk about tarot and the impact the page has on your readings. Did a little overview last week. You can go back and check that out if you want, but it was basically about the idea that pages were originally just younger men. That was it. That's all they were. Well, we've grown, we've evolved, we've added some more meanings, and we've sometimes changed who the page represents. So in the deck I'm going to show you today, we don't have pages, we have princesses. They stand in for the page and mean the same things as a page. This was just someone's attempt to give equal representation to more feminine figures as well as more masculine figures. So I have here she is the Princess of Wands. And in this deck, wands have definitely been associated with fire. Sometimes they're associated with air, but usually fire. So this is, pages just generally are usually about getting some news, something that might get you moving. And in the case of the Page of Wands, that's exactly what it is. It is news. It's going to get you going. Something's going to change your direction in life slightly because of this card. If it's good news or if it's bad news, something's going on that's going to get you really wanting to jump in and help out. The Princess of Pentacles, or the Page of Pentacles, is more focused on finances than action. So this might mean you get a small windfall, nothing huge, nothing extravagant, maybe a small scholarship to further your education, because that is also part of the Page of Pentacles in some definitions of how it works. So Princess or Page of Pentacles, think maybe you win a pull tab, or a relative passes away and you receive some sort of gift from them through their will. Could be that everybody always knew that you loved grandma's ring, or or something she had, and everybody in the family feels you should have that thing to remember her by. That's fine. That's all good. You might, however, get bad news about it. Just be warned. Or you might be tempted to share it out your own reward, perhaps too generously. So think about it before you tell people about it, would be my advice there. And here is the Princess Page of Swords. So this is usually a situation where you're going to have to use your intellect to get you through. Swords here associated with air. That's what the lace in the corners symbolizes. And air is associated with intellect and thought processing. So you're going to get some news. You're going to have to keep your wits about you and make good, sound decisions. That news could just be malicious gossip, however, that you're also going to have to respond to. So when it comes to the Princess or Page of Swords, you're going to want to think twice before you speak. That's going to be the most important thing I can tell you about it. And then we have the Princess of Hearts. Princess of Hearts is about, again, new path, new beginning in some way, but hearts are associated with cups and love and all of those wonderful things. You'll often see not hearts, but cups on your tarot deck. This one just happens to use hearts. Princess of Hearts, maybe someone's getting married and starting off on that new adventure. Maybe someone's about to have a baby and they're about to start off on that new adventure. But it's about relationships and something shifting or changing in a relationship in a way that makes it new again. And then I also grabbed for you what the 11 would be in the major arcana, which is justice. And justice generally involves legal matters, contracts, things like that. You might have something like that here as well. So if you're getting justice, something's coming from outside of your direct influence, and it's going to be about court. It's going to be about lawyers, judges, witnesses, things like that. And if it's like this, that's a positive. But if you're reading reversals, this generally means justice delayed. So be forewarned. I should also add, let me add this about the Princess of Pentacles. If it is a legal matter that you're dealing with and this comes up, It's saying, think before you sign. If it comes up this way, it's saying, did you actually read the fine print? Go back, read that fine print before you sign anything, because it's going to be important. But these are all about a change in the direction of your life, starting a new path in which you might have to take action, one in which you might have to read that fine print carefully, one in which you might be faced with news or even malicious gossip that affects how well you succeed, and one that symbolizes often an expansion of family, new friendships, things like that. And then, of course, ultimately, justice. I hope this helps as you think about tarot and how best to read it. On behalf of myself, Liz, and the rest of the crew here at Megas Books at 2520 Central Avenue Northeast in Minneapolis, and online at megasbooks.com. I want to thank you for being your magical selves and doing all the magical things you do every day to make the world a better place. And of course, the little magical things you do right now, right here, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. I look forward to reading them and responding to them. Have a fantastic day.